a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello everybody, and
the
welcome to today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion.
Against Porto.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference?
And he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He's picked his way through. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very curious, and I'll leave it at that.
Right card, gets a foot in here. Pull it. Oh, red, nice interception. Baresi. Either side especially adventurous early on. Messi. Kubo. And it's Hullet. Hullet powering forward here. Gets over and intercepts. Messi. For Yaya Toure. And it's Del Piero. Hullet can be a real threat inside the box. Ajax looking to pass their way through. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Del Piero. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So what can they make of this? Messi. No, he's seen through all of that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bergkamp. Ferdinand. And it's Ferdinand. The first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Can he spark a counter here? And he welcomes it in. And he's searching through. That's a foul. It could be a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To get them off and running. Oh, great save by Dida. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hangs one in. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Nesta. Ferdinand. Nesta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, it's beyond the defence. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come on, Dennis, and another try! Goal! Porto! And Porto go in front. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Leslie really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Porto have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Vardy. Cute ball. Now how can he reach it? It could be great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Easy to get it clear. Rijkaard. Plowing through the middle. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Messi. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Kuban.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pele! Oh, and he's following up! And the first 45 minutes are up. But it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Porto are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back underway. Porto carrying a one-goal lead. Pedri. Bullet. Porto finding their passes. Tries to play it through. And that is excellent. Del Piero! He scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Porto are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. To press here, right on top of them. Yaya Toure. It's Hullet.
Porto are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
To look and place it forward. Chance for a shot! Beyond special! What a player! He's got himself an absolute pitch. Back winning one. They have them in their sights again. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response you'd be looking for. No good for him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Del Piero. Searching passes played there. Good read, needed to be. It's a sharp pass. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Mbappe. That's a decent ball. Deep cross. Leicester gets good distance on it. And it's Hullet. Del Piero! And he has kept it out somehow.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Ajax. Number
Also
7,
have their second corner now.
Gullit. Number 11, Vardy. Number 13, Kubo. Coming on the field, number 22,
Some decent clearance.
Johan Cruyff. Number
And now they
6,
can spring out of
number
defence.
23, Capone. Substitution in
Himself into
progress.
trouble there, free kick given away. Maresi has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. And he can clear it away. Rijkaard. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been half, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Elgamy spots it and intercepts. Forwards and with intent. Looking for the run. Cruyff gets into a good position. Mbappe!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he can finish! They've got rid. Kaká gets it clear, and they're quick to get it back. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence of noise.
Well, that's down to a simple...
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
It's a pretty loose pass. Kaká. Soboslai.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Deep into stoppage time. Out towards the flank. Gullit. Del Piero. Oh, well played. Soboslai. And he was quick to react. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Cruyff. Cleared without hesitation. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive
Chance!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, super ball! Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Roberto Carlos. Bullet. And this is Roberto Baggio. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. This is Messi. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Ribery could try cutting inside here. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be Ribery! And we have our very first corner. Bullet with the clearance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Head out towards the right wing. Del Piero is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Shifted upfield. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ribery. It's Rui Costa. Lovely, now then. Bergomi tries to clear. He has a look out. Zanetti, he whips it across. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. In again. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Great vision. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass is short and sharp. Nice looking ball. There's the shot! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's a nicely shaped ball. Bullet. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, this is from Mario. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. It's been shipped out wide. Bullet. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, perfectly measured. Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
It's really well cleared. Has a shot! Well, been quick to recover this. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's ended up in no man's land.
Vamos ter
This is
minuto de compensação.
And he welcomes it in, lofted in, cleared without complication. Now it's Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Turns and goes back. Del Piero! And we've reached half-time. Any views on the first half?
Things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, so the manager has to resist
Recordamos
change.
que temos câmaras de CCTV por todo o estádio para a vossa
Porto in
segurança.
control at half-time, 2-0.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So off we go once more. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bullet. Nice defending, physical and effective. Out to the left it goes. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mario, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Nicely worked. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Iniesta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Luis Suarez. Taken back almost at once. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Porto with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. And it's Iniesta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some really good ball movement. Rui Costa. He's looking wide. Almost an hour gone. And they've switched it over to the other side. Tries to think it through. It's a really well-measured ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Looking for the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Rui Costa. Rui Costa is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, great save! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Carlos could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
3 coming up.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 24. Yaya Touré. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 5.
Pretty, but it gets the job done.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Plenty to aim at here. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Well read, and the danger is averted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Romario receives it in a good position here. Porto do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Bergomi cuts out the pass. Gullit dominates aerially so often. And it's Del Piero. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's very neat. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is shown a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Ronaldinho! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And one more try! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Messi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Del Piero. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, they could break here. And this is Luis Suarez. That looks a decent ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space. There's a sharp little ball here. That's going to go a long way. It'll be a throw-in. Porto have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Vieira. Now it's Bale. Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Boucher. Porto looking to pass their way through. And this is Romario. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability
Foram
until the
indicados
move was
2 minutos de
stifled.
compensação.
That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, that's well seen too. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Caros
camaraderie.
espectadores,
The
bem-vindos
fans
neste
have
jogo
pulled out
que
all the
foi
stops to make this a
Porto
monumental occasion.
contra o Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
He's chosen to go back. And the shot's on here. Played out wide. Zanetti. Nice interception, well timed. Mario. Can he get it through? He's away! Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pull it. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Villa. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
This looks promising. Oh, he's been caught napping. David Villa. The referee has given a corner. Milan with the corner. They're first. Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Porto, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Van der Ven. That's really well manoeuvred. Back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Gullit.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gullit. Tonali did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Porto finding their passes. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Messi going beyond the defence. He's got away, out to the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's Del Piero. Nicely weighted ball. Turan. Messi. Milan are looking to break at pace. Tries to play it through. Now it's Romario. Gullit. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Tonali. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Tonali. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Villa. Now, can they get him away? And this is Van Basten. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Milan have their second corner now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Porto have the chance to go the other way. Donnarumma. Turan. Jordan Henderson. Van Basten. Oh, that was vital. He's gone down, but the... And there's the end of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Strong opinions on the first half?
I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And we're underway again. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Villa. That's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Bergamo. Gullit dominates aerially so often. For Nesta. Mateus gets a foot in here. David Villa. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a searching pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Turan. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Lovely feet. And it's Xabi Alonso. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee's given a throw. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Messi. Iniesta gets into some space. Shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, what has happened here? Van der Ven with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Pull it. Messi, he is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, that's nice. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Chance for a shot! Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely ball and a shot in chance! He's got it all! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Porto have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Del Piero. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Van Basten. David Villa receives it in a good position here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Porto clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bergomi makes the interception. It's good pressing, squeezing the play. There's a shot. And he shoots! So close to drawing level.
Villa was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 10.
Number 3 coming up.
Iniesta. Número 19. Messi.
And the keeper beats
Mudança,
him
mudança.
away.
Número 17. Número
And
6.
Xabi Alonso.
Rooney. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Great vision. And that's a dangerous ball. Referee has just said play on. Porto still ahead by the game's only goal. Passes short and sharp. Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. That is lovely. Zanetti.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the shot! And surely now, the results are beyond doubt. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
2 up and very little
Foram
time
indicados
left.
2
Surely
minutos
this
de
is it.
compensação.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Caros espectadores, por favor, visitem a
Romario
loja
picking
oficial
up
do
the
estádio
Man
se
of the
pretendem
Match
adquirir
award,
lembranças.
and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Porto definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, thanks to Jim, we both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and welcome
the players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now.
Against Porto.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, full-back biases aside, it's hard not to admire a player like him. A player who offers so much going forwards.
And backwards, surely.
Yeah, backwards too. I mean, having him in your lineup is like having three players in one.
Mr. Toure. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Del Piero. Looking to play him in. Shoots! Goal! Porto!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Galatasaray finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bullet. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception. Good ball, good take. Oh, and the shots! They've scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Porto are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
Big header! Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
The most accurate pass. Big chance! It's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Great vision, and the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Yaya Toure. Messi, spread it left. Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Porto finding their chance for a shot! And now it's a race for the ball. De Jong. Rummenigge. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Roberto Carlos. Early ball. They've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. nicely by the defence. Porto have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Yaya Toure. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Hazard. It's Hazard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Leicester can get it clear. And it's De Jong. He's being urged to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's on it. Can he get away? Thuram deals with that comfortably. Haaland. So what can they make of this? Floated through. Needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Now it's Messi. Gullit. He's in a good position. Del Piero! Oh, another save. They've played it short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gullit. Shot, surely! And he comes up trumps again. Porto have their second corner now. It's not an especially good pass, that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Probing pass. Yaya Toure. And it's Messi.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, just skips past his man. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's got his cross in. And here's Haaland. He's in space and looking for options. And this could be the final action of the first half. It's really well cleared. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Porto are 2-up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent
And
game
if you do
plan,
have a chance
and if they
today,
are allowed
please
to
take some
continue
time out to give
in
your
the same
support to
vein,
our Better
I can
Stadium
only see
Fund.
the margin getting bigger.
Porto are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the action is back underway. And here's Del Piero. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Played with finesse. Cruyff. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. Bullet. Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. And that's put paid to a promising move. That pass isn't the best. He's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Porto are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution in progress.
Porto can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And he shoots! And the second half is off to a flyer! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Galatasaray get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram gets a foot in here. Galatasaray are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending, at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's made its way to him. Porto are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. O'Shea looking for a runner. That's good vision. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe is onto this. De Jong kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played into space. He's through here, and he's managed to get rid.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach. Mbappe stood up well to him there. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Back into the middle. Aimed beyond the defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Maicon's cross. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Chance here to counter. And it's O'Shea. Porto ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. O'Shea. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
Galatasaray can make their change now with a break in play.
Number 19, Erling Haaland.
Number
18, number 15,
this.
Frenkie de Jong. Number
I think we're about to
14,
see a frenetic finish.
Edmilson.
No half
Coming on
measures
the
from here.
field, number 10, Dembele. Number 8,
He's interviewed well
Vieri.
there.
Number 9, Pele. Number 2,
Great defending,
Rijkaard.
strong and determined.
Number 16,
Pele looking to
Rodri.
penetrate opposition lines. He's come in hard. Cross to the back
Two
post.
added minutes has been indicated.
Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Porto clearly now in lead preservation mode. 2 minutes to be added on. O'Shea. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Porto have emerged victorious in this match of thrills.